Hold on, I gotta connect my tablet to the computer and transfer over this canvas that I made. How's it going, Kat? Soy, welcome. I've been using the Clip Studio, like, cloud save thing because it's just right there built into the program. But it's just so slow. Like, it might be faster to just use my Google Drive. Okay, let's try that. I'm reloading. Reloading! Pikachu! Thank you so much for the resub. Been subscribed for 11 months. Holy crap. Got a streak going. Here it is. Canvas, yeah. Where is... Here it is. I should probably get this on my other PC. I don't want to fuck with that right now, though. Here we go. Yes, overwrite with cloud data, draw. File, open. Oh, wait, no. Clip Studio. Projects. Open in Paint. There we go. Okay, can I... Oops, come on. Okay, I'm gonna crop this screen real quick. Where is it? Here it is. So that way it's not, like, clogging up with a bunch of, like, the taskbar and everything. That's a bit better. Alright. I need my glove. Oh, God. Oh, why did I put that all the way over there? I forgot something. Oh my God. Ah! There we go. I forgot something that is mission critical. It is mission critical. I cannot do this without this thing that I forgot. I will be right back. Oh crap. I'll be right back. Can't believe I forgot it. Mission critical item retrieved. Yeah. Awesome. I don't know what I'd do without this. It is alcohol. You drive me to drinking, chat. Cinnamon apple. From drunk driving to drunk drawing. No! No. I don't drive drunk. Unless you're responsible. I barely drive sober. Why would I want to drive drunk? Okay. So, I am going to go ahead and give this one last look-see at all of the suggestions. And we're going to decide what to draw first. Motherfucker. Okay, no one on YouTube made a suggestion. I see how it is. Fine. Fuck you then. No one on Blue Sky made a suggestion either. Fine. Fuck you then. Guess it's all just Discord. Fine. I see how it is. Should do a rating tacos to a nice seller? No! That's so mean. Alright, let me... So, oh, that's the wrong mouse. I've got... This is all the, like, the list that I had. Yes, I use my computer's sticky notes app. And these are the ones that I want to make. Obviously, I'm not going to be able to do all of this on one stream. That's a lot. Suggestions. Give me this. Awesome. Boop. 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 We're gonna write down all the suggestions. Dirt on my tablet screen. Okay. So, starting from the top. Chibi. Whoa. Chibi Yamcha KO. Let's frickin' go chat. Scream. Avion suggested Vocaloid, but I don't think Avion understands what the idea of an emo is. Rich gangsta Yami. Yummies. Well, yummies. We'll make multiple yummies. The go do a crime one, but it's root beer. Go do a root beer. I'll understand what that means. Poggers. Not entirely sure what that would entail. Hyper dance. I'm probably not going to have room for all of these emotes. Like, even if I make them all, I'm probably not going to have room for them all because Twitch does have a limit on how many emotes you can use. But we can make them all, and then, because you do get more as you go when you unlock, like, when you do certain achievements and stuff. So, like, we can add them in as we go. Should do an emote. Oh, the solar emote. Solar. Annoying. Yummy. And I am not going to even give any level of credence to the suggestion of gritty. So some of those were more in the form of memes. Like the root beer one. I don't know if that's really, because, like, an emote needs to be, like, concise. And I don't really know. Well, I could probably, let me put this off to the side. Like, where it can be seen. Whoops. Where it can be seen, but it's not, like, in the way. Whoops. There we go. So it's like, well, you'll put it off to the left. There's really nowhere to put it that's not going to be in the way to some degree. Right there. That's about as good as we're going to get. Okay. Here's my remote. Here's my remote. So I made a little canvas specifically for this. I don't know where all this dirt on my tablet is coming from. So this has all of the stuff that I usually like to have when I do thumbnails. We've got a canvas area, a margin area, and I like having these set up because then there's like the canvas, like you can't go outside of the canvas. So, like, that's protected. But then on the margins, the same thing. So, like, that can't go in there. We got, like, a clear border to show where one ends and the other begins. I've got my little palettes to save colors. Because, like, yeah, I've got this down here to hold colors for the long term. But this is more, like, stuff I know I'm going to be using frequently. Not something I'm just going to use for one thing. Or just a few times. And we've got rulers. So I can use these to keep everything all lined up. So if I was gonna do the root beer one, that would probably be, let's not go into full draw mode. Instead, let's just go sketch mode real quick. So that would probably have like hands down here. This is going to be very rudimentary, forgive me. This is just like a concept sketch. I almost did the hand going the wrong way. I need a bigger eraser. I need a bigger eraser. Here we go. That works. Just very rudimentary. It's elementary, my dear Watson. So it'd be like hands coming out here, and this would be like Like, I don't know. Like, is it me giving somebody else a root beer, or is it me receiving a root beer? Because that's two very different things. I think it would probably be me giving you a root beer. So, like, we would have... smug-ass little me. This is fucking terrible. Those are eyes, I promise. I promise these are supposed to be eyes. Oh, wait, no. Be like... it's just a sketch. I need to not take it seriously. You receiving root beer? But then I'm not visible. Then it would just be the hands. We could do that. We can... Hold on. We could... This is what happens when I don't have stabilization. Okay. And then it would be like, you come in here. Let me get my calligraphy pen. Chat. Is chat. And then I think we could probably have just a little bit of stabilization. Give me like 20. Okay, so that's chat. And then I'm not sure how the perspective would work out here. And then we would have the legendary root beer. Hold on. We'll do this. We'll do this the easy way. I need to turn off aspect type. Merge these. Give me a line tool. Nope. No. Okay. And then give me my calligraphy pen. And this would be, let me turn off that. How do I do a cursive capital B? We'll wing it. Me do it like this. Root. Root beer. This is the root beer. The legendary root beer. It's like the pop tab. Root beer. It's like that. Whoops. That's not how hands work. There's that, but whatever. Chat provideth thy root beer. And then I need... What are we going to do for chat's body? Hold on. Chat needs a body. We can give you like a pudgy little body. A cute one. Chat, the provider of root beer. And then we'll have lettering up here. What was the context of the journal? Oh, your context. I forgot. Okay. Giving you root beer so you can make it prime. So we would just do like the original like go do a crime with root beer. Somehow root beer is going to facilitate criminal activity. What am I going to do with the root beer? Am I going to get drunk off the root beer? This is good shit. 33% alcohol by volume. Numbing. Let me, I need to refine. I must refine you, chat. You are currently very squiggly. Need you to just be a little bit better. We'll give you like... it's gonna be like a... Hold on, I've got an idea. I've got an idea. I've got an idea. You don't want me to have ideas. It's typically bad news. Let me get my vector eraser. Go. Okay. So old chat is no more. We got new chat. But I have an idea, okay? Because it's supposed to be like, cute, pudgy little guy, right? And then... and then... Hear me out. Hear me out, okay? Evil ass little smile. Nah, that's not working out right. Hold on. We'll get like a guideline here. Ah! So this is going to be where that goes. Oh, shit! Cat's got messed up teeth. Y'all need to see a dentist. Ah! What the fuck did I do? Are we British? Never! Just supposed to be evil. Wait, hold on. I don't typically do this kind of mouth, so I'm not entirely certain how I'm supposed to be doing this. Okay, and then we need like lower gums. Ah! That's not what I was trying to do. That's fucking terrifying. Get like the face lines or whatever. Got lips. And then like the weird little valley between your nose and the mouth. We get like the start of a nose here. That's so fucking cursed. That's fucking cursed. Lips not covering the gum on the top left side. What, this? This is fine. This is fine. It'll be fine, okay? It'll be fine. I'm having too much fun with this. Eyebrow. Shit ass fucking eye. This is fucking cursed. I don't know why I'm doing this either. Someone stop me. This is some like Adult Swim shit. This is what you see when you're like a kid and you go to bed watching Cartoon Network, and then you wake up at like 2 a.m. having to pee, and you just look at the TV and see this bullshit. And then it like scars you for the next like several months. It was me all along. I was the one that did that. I was the one that did that to you. And the eyes being like off works. We give it like forehead wrinkles. Give it like the one old man haircut. It's like little hairs up here. too much fun. More skin imperfections on the head. You little wrinkles. You have a big ass wart on the nose. Shitty mustache. Do like a shitty little scar right here. Some eye bags.
Go, do a crime. I promise it's a regular root beer. I got it from my friend Jimmy down the street. I'm gonna make it feel real good.
Ooh, 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 ooh. Cigarette, cigarette. Long ass fucking cigarette. Get the filter right here. This is you, chat. I don't know how we ended up here. Why did I make this? I hate it. I despise it. Oh my god. Get rid of all of it. One fell swoop. It was originally just supposed to be the mouth. I thought, ooh, like a cute little guy, but a devious mouth. Oh my god. That went too far. This is the forbidden lair. We're not allowed to go to that lair anymore. That's the off limits lair. Okay, we'll make it cute. We'll make it cute. I promise. We'll do like a little tongue. A little extra one here. This is scary for a different reason, actually. There. We have 2 options available to us. This or this. This is your brain. This is your brain on drugs. Every artist has 2 art styles. This and this. What room did some motherfucker? So that's what 60 years of drinking root beer does to you. Nothing but root beer, by the way. It's not like root beer and then you also drink other stuff with it. No, it's like that's what 60 years of nothing but root beer looks like. I need to see a therapist again. Okay. Hold on. I did some wrong formatting. Okay. This really bothers me too. So, when I do projects on my computer, like through Clip Studio, it has an autosave feature, but there's also like this hidden feature that it does that I really love, where it's like, it'll autosave something to a project, but then if you save that project under another name, so like you work on something, you never change the name from like the original, like I'll use my Canvas preset 03 or whatever, and I'll like draw something on it, keep drawing on it, it'll keep auto-saving to save my progress, but then the second I hit like save as background wallpaper 72 or some whatever bullshit, it saves it as that and then reverts the canvas that I started with to the version, like the last manually saved version. So then I can like go back to use my canvas preset the next time on something else and it's fine. But for some reason with the tablet it does it differently. On my tablet, when I draw on Clip Studio, if I start with square canvas, like what you're seeing there, then I draw something, even if I like save it and like name it something else, and then go back to immediately open the same original canvas again, it keeps those autosaves on the original canvas. And I don't know what the difference in the settings is that is doing that. Like, I don't know. Because I would like it to be like how it works on the computer all the time. We're gonna do this save as, because then I have to go in and hit save as and then name it before I even start, which sometimes I don't really know what to name it. What project are we doing? Let's do poggers. And the only reason I turn off the screen when I go to do that is because there's projects on there that you would see that I'm not ready for you to see yet. Just remembering the old art streams or the tablet next to your PC. What? That happened? I don't remember that. I've only had the tablet for like a couple of months. My pen display I used to use. I need to turn my fan on. Okay. So poggers. I need to look up like what would a poggers email look like? Poggers emote. Ah, it's that. It's the Pepe frog. It's the Pepe. Oh my god, that is from fucking... Seeing people transplant the face onto like anime characters. That's fucking horrifying. I might be able to work with that. Might be able to do this. Huh? Just remember, do you remember when the old stuff you drew somehow made your PNG to not work while plugged? Huh? I honestly don't remember. Taiki, Sai, hello, welcome. Oh, there's my pen. Alright, so, poggers. I think I can... This one's less of a concept and more of a... How am I going to transplant this over? Whoops. This. So we get the chibi face, because all these are gonna be chibi to some degree. Maybe your PC to not work while plugged. Yeah, I'm still lost. I still don't remember. Okay, I need to decrease this. It's too big. It's too big. Using all of our artist integrity to avoid tracing even memes. What? Wait, people trace emotes? Well, fuck that. I like drawing. I'm gonna draw. If other people want to trace, that's fine. That's on them. I want to draw. I like drawing. You ever just draw? You ever just draw, chat? Drawing is fucking awesome. Fucking love drawing. Plus, if it's chibi, it's not exactly hard to do. Lots of people do trace. Oh. I mean, more power to them, I guess, but I personally prefer not to. Okay, we're done with that. I think there's nothing bad in tracing the general shape of something. I used to do it for my thumbnails. I mean, to a degree. To a degree. I think it really depends. I think there's more context needed to decide whether you're saying if it's wrong or not. Like, if it's a meme, memes kind of have lost... Well, I wouldn't say lost their place as art. They're still art. It's just like... There's a level of... This is the personal property of somebody and it's not okay to duplicate it. Which, by definition, a meme has kind of already destroyed any level of that idea. I don't know. I already started drinking alcohol. I can't do philosophy bullshit. Don't make me think, chat. Don't make me think. Thinking is for sober people. Which I don't know if I'm drunk. Am I drunk? What counts as being drunk? Is it when you lose motor control? Because, I mean, I'm drawing, so I obviously still have that. Okay, there needs to be, like, a level of... If we're doing poggers, then it's going to be, like... eyes popping out. Right? That's the idea. Squizzle me. Which technically my character can canonically already do that with the one eye. You're exquisite. Well, thank you. Okay, so, and then this is the galaxy. Oh. So then that would be that. We have the nose right here. And then flip over because I can't draw a left eye for the life of me. Which ultimately doesn't really matter how I draw most of this eyelash, I guess, because it's going to be covered mostly. Yeah, because we're just going to... Which feels weird. I've never done something like this before. I don't know if I'm supposed to be doing it like this. That's fucked. That's angled the wrong way. Got like that. That. Okay, so we need it to be like down here. There we go. That's a bit better. Well, not to be perfect, but tell my brain that. Yummy when Big Titty Woman is here? For real. That looks weird. Oh, well, it doesn't help that I didn't. Okay. I didn't put this stuff, like the eyelid and everything on this. So it looks asymmetrical. In the bad way. In the bad way. We like asymmetrical stuff. But in the right context. In the right context. Ooh, 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 ooh. It could be breaking through my glasses. We'll do the mouth on its own layer. Hold on. And there's the tongue. We'll have like if we're gonna be like cartoonish about it, we'll do like the thing where it like shows the uvula in the back. And all of this is like, oh, whoops. Wait, no, wrong thing. All of this is just black. There we go. Oh, God. This is very much wrong. Free transform. Okay, that's a bit better. Mouth. Maybe we'll move this like back a bit. Yeah. The lip. Then the hair. Which, ironically enough, I always forget how to draw my hair. Ah! Sometimes that one button doesn't register. Okay. I've got like big bangs along the side. And then, yes, I'm looking at my model on the screen for reference. I really had to go with the most complicated ass fucking haircut, huh? I couldn't make things easy on myself, could I? I just had to make this a whole adventure. So every time I go to draw my avatar, I got like 2 different sets of middle bang. I need to come up with like a science for all of this. I know there's a few characters that I kind of have down to a science. I need my own character to be one of them. I know I've got like one kind of cowlicky hair over here. And then over here is where this will be my braid. Oh, whoops. That I have down to a science. Whoops. Put you down. There. That's a bit better. Why didn't I make my avatar bald? Oh my god. I mean, that would be easier to draw. It would be. Just like when people like cut their hair because it's easier to take care of shorter hair. It's the same principle. The less there is, the less it's got, like, the less that there is to take care of. And draw. It works the same. Okay. And then kind of got the scaling on that head a bit off, but that's fine. Why the J anyways? What? What do you mean, why the J? I mean, we need all 26 letters of the alphabet. You expect us to just not write stuff that has the letter J in it? I mean, if that's the way you're gonna go, like, a lot less words have X in them. J on the skull logo's eye. It's there because it's also there on my character's face. Actually, technically, it's the other way around. The skull logo was done before the character's face. So technically, it's on my character's face because it was on the skull logo. I need to color this in because it looks wrong when it's all white. It's supposed to be black and white, not all white. There we go. That's better. Makes me uncomfortable when it's all white. This side's supposed to be black. Okay, and then there are 3 ahoge. I basically erased half of it. That's perfectly fine. That is fine. So right. I definitely don't need to reduce the size on my eraser or anything. It's just perfectly fine the way that it is. That one goes back. There. And then we can kind of do away with these lines. I need to erase this very carefully. Don't interrupt the braid. There we go. And that's more or less the essence of the Poggers emote. Obviously, it'll be more refined in the full drawing. Me. Oh, whoops. Shift and Alt. Here we go. Let me erase the hair behind this. And I don't need that line. There. That's a bit better. I think you didn't change Twitch's stream name. Yes, I did. It's right here. It's right there. What do you mean I didn't change it? Huh? Is that not what it looks like? Huh? Wait, it's changed in the... It's changed in this. It's changed on my OBS doc, but it's not changed on the... What about now? There we go. Why didn't it do it before? I always have trouble with that. I change it in the... It's so annoying. I'll change it in the, like, whatever multi-stream thing I'm using, and that doesn't translate over to Twitch. But if I try to change it on Twitch, then the multi-stream thing updates it from what it had before, and it's a fucking complicated mess. I don't know why it's like that. It did that with Restream, too. Whoa! I spun too much. Alright. Save this. Reopen the canvas. Oh my god. Ugh. We back. What? What do you mean back? Did stream die? We're just having so many issues. I don't understand. Maybe it's the stream elements, like multi-stream thing. Oh god. Stream died? Probably when I tried to update the title. Alright. Yeah, lean back. There we go. So we've got... Let me grab this. Copy. We did poggers. We did root beer. Yeah, they're just the sketches, but whatever. We need to get Solar Annoying Yami. We need to get Solar in here. I need to pull up a picture of her model. Solar! Let me see her model! There's cats fighting outside. Wait, she's changing to be a raccoon, right? Whoops. Let me DM her. Solar. When's the last time? There. Okay. Whoops, I misspelled that. B, not he. Wait, what? Yeah, Solar was changing to be a raccoon. Because she was a wolf. And then she wanted to be a raccoon, I think. Last I heard, it's been a while. So we're gonna need... whoops. We're gonna need a Yami folder. We're gonna need a Solar folder. And we're gonna do... This is basically showing the whole canvas where it's at. So we're gonna go... It's gonna be 2 of us. And it's basically gonna be set up... I'm now realizing that you'll need to come up with a new role name for Solar's role in Discord. Right, because she was Wily Wolf. Rambunctious Raccoon. I'll change it now. Rambunctious settings. Roles. Where's roles? Here's roles. Rambunctious raccoon. Bunctious raccoon. Saberoonie. So that's why her avatar for Claps has a raccoon pajama. Yeah! Okay. And without... Okay, so we're gonna do these like cute. Like a fat little body. I'm gonna have like little noodly arms, yeah. That's too much. That's too much for what that is. There. And then Another one on this side. Whoops. Ooh, I shouldn't have done this all in one layer. Oh well. It's fine. I'm too lazy to change it now, and it's just a sketch, so it doesn't really matter. Oh well, it's fine. Okay. See all like the little noodly arms? And then we're gonna have like the feet come out here. Maybe like little noodly feet, little stubby feet. Erase all that, so that's not in the way. And then that's gonna be the body. Right? That works. I think that works. No. There. That's better. Yes, I know it's one line. It doesn't matter. One line makes a difference. Oh, she showed me recipes. Ooh. Pretty. Oh. What's up with your rewards key? You have 455 unanswered requests. Those are my emotional support rewards requests. Whenever I'm feeling lonely, I'll look at my rewards queue and I go, if nobody got me, my rewards queue got me. I'm not alone as long as I have my rewards queue. Sometimes I take rewards and I roll them up in a little paper and I snort them. There's some good rewards. It looks like stream died again. Stream is just not having a good day today, huh? Stream Elements is just slow on resending the live message if a stream crash happens. Oh. Oh well. We will live! We will survive! As long as we know how to live and know we'll stay alive. I've got all my life to live, I've got all my love to give. I will survive. No. Yes. Yes. His coming together. Would you want me to help on the Discord, or do you want me as just a Twitch mod? I can mod you on Discord, but later, because that requires effort, and I'm focusing on this. And if I forget, just bonk me on the head. There's a button somewhere in there that makes me remember things, and I'm not entirely sure where it is, but if you just give me a good couple of bonks, you usually find it. Okay. So there's the distressed face. I think it's gonna be like, my hair. Maybe simplified a little bit, just to make my life easier. I'm trying to draw this sideways. There we go. Okay. And then once I've got my character done, we'll work on Solar, who is bullying me. Cause she bully. She bully. She do a heckin' bully. And then, whoa! Wait, what? Oh! Hold on, I accidentally stumbled a... What? That's rotate? How about this? That does the same thing as the other one. How about this? Oh! That can... I can change the brush size with that? I'm learning things. What these? I don't know what this is. Why box? Oh, is this selecting everything that's... It's a layer selector. I see. Why are all my admin roles underneath shadow? What? Admin roles? I got no fucking admin roles. I don't have admins. Huh? Oh, are you talking about my unique roles? Why are the color roles underneath all the location roles? Making everyone choose... Huh? Making everyone always have a blue name if they choose a region? Oh, that's how the bot set it up. I never messed with Discord before I made a server, so I literally don't know how any of that stuff works. I just made shit. I do not consume, I only create. Oh, I need to... Oh, it's up to... What? No, now it's... Or is it left to right? It's left to right to make it... No? Hold on. Oh, it's just in to out. And it depends where... Okay. I gotcha. I mean, that doesn't really change that I need a specific number anyway, but... Server has some scuff than I thought. Hey, my server works fine. That is a beautiful server. It is a perfectly fine server. I've never had any problems out of it. She's all reliable. Do you even have a role menu for colors, or are all those roles currently redundant? I don't think I did anything with the colors. I think, because I think an old bot that I had on there put those in there, and then I took that bot out and didn't really mess with the colors after that. I put back in the, like, region and stuff like that. Like the region and pronouns roles, but I didn't really mess with the colors. because I don't think they're important because they're just colors. Because who even cares about colors? I'm guessing Carlbot? Yeah. I don't use Carlbot anymore. I don't even know if Carlbot is still on my server. I think I got rid of it. Ah! Doing this one the hard way. Ah! All one layer. Who needs multiple layers? Pen and paper artists only have one layer, except for when they don't. And then there's the whole thing of like cell sheets and stuff that animators used to use, but that's different, so shut up. Rip Carlbot, he was a real one. Carlbot was a dick. Carlbot sucked. Sucked eggs. And bacon and cheese. And ham. Lots of ham. Oops. Haha. Gotcha, bitch. I hate lines. There we go. That's my friend. We have a message all day, every day. If you're talking to bots all day, then you need help. If you're talking to ChatGPT all day, you need a kick in the balls. And also, it's not roll order scuff. Roll order works fine. It does exactly what I need it to do. It's only scuff if it doesn't work. If it's stupid and it doesn't work, then if it's stupid and it works, then it ain't stupid. You say all you want about my rule order, it works just fine. Your face is scuffed. Got them sleeves. Did I have a... I think I had some level of cuffing on the jacket. It's been a while since I've messed with my tux. I need to break the tux back out. Ooh, I can't really do the collar on my shirt. Because I don't have a neck in this drawing. That's fine. We'll work with it. We'll run with it. We got this. Oof. The collar is a pretty defining characteristic, though. Hold on. I can manage it. Like that. Who needs a neck? Necks are for wimps. Okay. And then... the collar on the jacket. Nope. Like this. Is this side over? Nice. It's a little compressed. It's a little compressed, but that's fine. I'm getting my bow tie. Can't wait to get my tux back. I miss my tux. The tux was all reliable. Like, yeah, hoodies are nice, but... man, the tux was a statement. And then bow tie is probably the biggest thing I miss about the tux. The bow tie was badass. I love a good bow tie. I also had necklaces, but I don't really know how well I can... I can really only draw these so well on this small of an area. Trying to represent it as good as I can, but there's only so much I can do. It looks fine standing out. Yeah, we'll just leave that as is. Okay, and then on this side I had the guitar pick. Which I'm just now realizing a lot of the people in chat probably have no idea what's going on with my jacket and the ornaments and stuff. Most of the people here probably joined in after the tuxedo. Which I would just say, you missed out. The tuxedo era was the best era. This was the outfit. Whoops. How do I... That works. Ah, I ruined it. Okay. Like the pants. I had shoes. And that was basically the outfit. Which I can show the old model for reference. If I can find... It'll probably just be easier to pull up VTube Studio than trying to look around for the model. Because I think I lost the original project files and shit. She's loading. If you didn't know, Rizzy's stream ended a while ago due to scuff. She streamed today? Alright. This should be it. OBS doesn't like her. Yeah, this is the old model. Can you see the resemblance? Can you see how similar we are? The old proportions were very slender. And I never really used the halo. I always ended up hiding it during the videos because it got in the way of like everything that was going on with like the game and everything. And I would only ever use it during like just chatting moments, but I didn't do a lot of those. So it was like the halo would make a guest appearance at the very end of some streams, sometimes, maybe. And even if I did, like, because I had a just chatting screen that I would change to for the endings as I was making my outro. And, oh, if I can find it. It's been so long since I was able to do it. Yeah, here. Oh. What? L? There we go. So this was a whole thing that I did that I had made like a big deal out of being able to like animate and rig into the model. And I ended up not, like I can't really do it with my 3D model unless I have like full body tracking. I could make like an animation thingy, but I don't really know how to do animation with 3D stuff, so that would be a whole learning experience. But when I was planning up my, like, original VTuber debut, I wanted there to be, like, a special way to exit. And when I like, with having the tuxedo and everything, I thought, oh, you know what would be perfect? A bow. I could take a bow. And I ended up starting, like, doing the head motions of, like, bowing forward as I say, like, walete at the end of the stream. Or, like, into the video, into the stream, whatever I was doing. And you can still see me do that to this day. It's 100% a habit at this point. That at the end, when I go walete, I bow forward. So if you see me, like, move down like this or lose tracking while I'm saying that, that's because I'm bowing in real life. That's just how, that's just how I do my outros. I miss this. This is a cool ass animation. I made a whole extra leg. There's a different leg specifically for bowing. I miss it. Those are the good days. But yeah, that's what this outfit is. The tuxedo is, to me, the iconic Yami outfit. Even though, technically, well, because I went from the tuxedo to the V-Roid model, and when I had the V-Roid model, it was like a sweater vest, I think is what I wore. And then I went to the hoodie. And I think the hoodie is technically what I've had for the longest amount of time. Because I started using... Because let me think. I started making content May 25th. And then I started streaming in January of the following year. And it was shortly after I started streaming that I got my V-Roid model. Because that was during my Pal World phase I specifically remember, and that was pretty close to when I started streaming. So that was... was about 9 months, at least. It was like 9 to 10 months of my 2D model. Whoops. And then I had the sweater vest model for quite a while. When did I get my custom Vroid? When did I make that? I'm going off on tangents, I'm sorry, but now I have to know. I asked myself a question and now I have to answer myself. Otherwise I'll go crazy. I think I debuted that model. If I'm remembering correctly, I debuted my custom Vroid model either during or right before the big Fall Guys World Records stream. Content live. Okay. Yeah, okay. There's Pal World and my 2D model right there. Oh wow, Pal World was the second thing I live streamed. The Bigfoot video game was the first thing, and then it was Pal World directly after. I didn't realize that. And more. So it was like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It was about like 6 or 7 streams before I ended up getting my Vroid. And that was, what day was that? March 23rd. Oh wow. So I used my 2D model for almost a full year. When did I do my custom? That was... Oh, wow. All of my streaming kind of blends together for me. And plus, like, some of these, because I'm looking through my YouTube history, and some of these don't entirely tell the story of my journey through content creation, because there's also videos, because I went from doing record and upload videos to doing a mix of recording and streaming, and then I quickly dropped off of recording to go full streaming. And then there was a while where I would do, I think it was YouTube on, I would stream on YouTube on Saturday, and then I would stream on Twitch on Sunday. And then... And the reason I'm saying I'm surprised at this is because it's fairly early on that I'm seeing games that I remember like yesterday, like Indigo Park. Like, I could have swore that I just played Indigo Park not too long ago. It feels so fresh in my mind. Although, no, I guess I did have the original Vroid then, didn't I? Because I remember some of the clips. Oh, wow. That's longer ago. That was a lot more long ago than I thought. And then there's a content warning stream. I don't remember. Okay, content warning. With, it looks like Rizzy and Akemi. Oh. Starry, Rizzy, Akemi, and Sue. We all played together. And that was... Was that my first one with the new model? Indigo Park was old model. Content warning was new model. In between that was Kerbal Space Program 2. If Kerbal Space Program 2 was the debut of my new model. No, it was not. Okay. Kerbal Space Program 2 was the last time I used my old model. And then content warning was the first use of my new model. And that was June 6th. So we went from... Hold on. We went from, like, May 25th of 2023 to March 23rd of 2024. So it's, like, a couple months shy... It was like 10 months of the first model. And then the original V-Roid lasted like 2 months, so that's not really into consideration. But then the hoodie lasted from June 6th of 2024 to... When's the first time I used the outfit I'm currently wearing? Because that was somewhere around the ballpark, because I originally made this for Monster Hunter Wilds, was the original reason I made this outfit. Another Bigfoot stream. And I think that was supposed to be because that was the anniversary of my streaming. No, it wasn't. I don't know why I did that. March 8th. So June 6th of 2024 to March 8th. That's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So just, yeah, like the original tuxedo model and the hoodie model were like kind of neck and neck for how long I used them. That's weird. That feels weird. I mean, that's kind of cool, but it's also kind of weird. But I am working on my next 2D model, which is basically going to just be a reversion, like a remake of the original model. Like it's going to be the original model, but just better. So we're going back to tuxedos soon. Oh shit. I know I went on a tangent. I'm sorry. Ended up making myself interested in what is objectively the most iconic outfit for me. Which I guess the argument, even with the time frames, the argument could also be made that I honestly didn't have much of any viewership during my 2D model days. except for like a little bit at the very end. So, honestly, it's probably hoodie. Okay. Let me see. I don't think I've ever drawn Solar before. Okay, she's got some pretty simple hair, thank God. Kurayami making a comeback. Yeah! There's gonna be other outfits too. I've got some outfits planned. One that I'm really excited for, and I've already got it kind of like half done. Is gonna be I'm calling it Noir Yami. it's noir. So it's gonna be like a trench coat, and I've got like an overlay. So like it's all gonna be black and white, and there's gonna be an overlay of like film grain to make it look like an old noir detective movie. I've got like a fedora and everything. Oops. Let me see. Do mouth. She's got like heavy upper lip in comparison to the lower lip. It's like upper lip focused. Because she's got lipstick on the upper lip, but nothing on the lower lip. I gotcha. That didn't register at first. That's a... I want it to be a faithful piece. I want to properly represent my friend. Okay, and that's where like the lipstick goes. It's a really nice model. Okay. I think she had like a... Oh, yeah, I see it. Okay. She had like a band across the face. Supposed to be like how, you know how raccoons look. Whoa! Oops. Reverse True, thank you for the bits. Hello, hello, Zoe. Good guess. Look, if it's 5 bits, we know who it's from. I think that this comes over here. Not me, would never definitely. If it's not you, then there's a ghost among us. Boom, 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 boom. One of us is sus. Can't exactly see exactly how these eyes are shaped behind the hair. So I'm trying my best. So we're just getting rid of that line entirely. Find the message you sent where you said you try to donate 5 bits every time someone you support goes live. Oh no! There's evidence! Run! Run, Reverse True! Run! For all we know, Reverse True is a bot. Although, there's donations involved. You can't be a bad bot, so even if that is true, which it most likely is not, but even if, it would be a good bot. At least in my book. Is this how bribery works? Damn, girl, she got a lot of hair. She must blast through shampoo, I'm telling you what. Okay. I think I borked this one. It's closer to like... Yeah. Closer to that. I'm basically trying to fuse our art styles, which is only kind of working. Guess I probably should have started with this stream, found the message after going through 4 other streamers I mod for. Welp! There goes that time. Whoops. I borked it. I borked it, chat. I borked it. Trying to make this a faithful recreation, but I can only do so much. basically symmetrical here. Why did I do this, by the way? That curve doesn't really exist. I put something there that didn't belong there. Like a little bit, it's kind of there. But not the way that I had it. All right. I'm not sure how the back of the hair looks or is supposed to look. The reference images are only front facing. So I'm going to have to do some guesswork here. No. God, this goes out. That. Okay, that's more or less. She's also got. Good God. Solar, why? Why? There's so much hair. So much of it. I think this is like a behind thing rather than a. I don't think this is really coming from the front. Detail on the lips. Is that detailed? She's got like black lipstick. So like by the time I'm done, it'll probably look more like closer to that. Check DMs. I feel betrayed. It was unnecessarily kept from me. Also, this is not... coming out enough. There, that's better. Forgot I had that picture. How dareth thee? How dareth? Honestly, this just comes out much further than I've got it. That's why. I want to work out. I was working in from in to out. I'm gonna do it the other way. I'm gonna work out to in. That's a bit better. Okay. So now I can get back here. It's like a messy hairdo, like she's rummaging through the trash. Very spiky. You're doing the eyes! I thought it was Among Us. I see the Among Us. I didn't notice it before. I dropped my remote. Got it. I see it now. I see the Among Us. Why did you curse me with this knowledge? Why? Why would you do this to me? Okay. So we need to give it like a... body. I mean, first step, we'll do the blob like I did with mine. Which, the way I'm doing these, it reminds me of this old mobile game. Actually, I don't know if it's still around. I remember playing it when I was like an early teen. It's called Pooh. It's like Pou. You had like a little blob thingy that you took care of. You played that too? My cousin introduced me to it. I remember I would just torture mine. I was very sadistic. $1 billion plus downloads on Google Play Store. Jesus Christ. It's fucking insane, man. There's your Amogus. There's your Amogus. This is Solar as an imposter. Look like a sleep paralysis demon. Oh, no. Sleep paralysis demon. Solar, you want to see what I drew earlier? So... You want to know why this is called the Forbidden Lair right here? I drew two faces for this little guy. So there was this face, and then, as a polar opposite, there was this face. Looks like he's balding. Yeah. It's like that game We Happy Few, when your joy wears off. You got that drug called joy that like makes everything look all sunshine and rainbows. When in reality it's all like absolute, everything is fucked and looks like trash. And it's like, well, you're on joy and you're drugged up and everything looks fine. Oh, your joy's wearing off. This is how it actually looks. Oh, that's perfect. I love this so much. It fits in so well somehow. I don't understand why, like, how I did this or why. I'm gonna randomly send this to my mom and see what she does. Ugh. Oh, I gave myself a headache from laughing too much. I can't. Drinking the water. Oh, I lost my pen. There we go. I still need to collect myself. Now my nose is all stuffed up and I don't know why. Oh my god. You know what would be perfect? This is giving energy already, and I have to translate this. You know the fight cat meme? No, what was it? It was a cat that looked like angry. With like the shadow. Angry cat meme? No? This. Angry as fuck. Angry as fuck. I'm gonna do this. Because I was trying to think of what to do with the arms. And this just popped into my head. Solar is posing to assert dominance here. Have her stand up a little further? Yes. Pose to assert dominance. T-pose? Ooh, that would also be good. Hold on. Here's what we'll do. Duplicate. Here's what we'll do. We'll do both of them, and we'll see which one looks better. Oh, why am I on textured pen? That explains so much. I was wondering why my lines looked thick. They look thick as fuck, boy. Damn, boy! They're thick as fuck. Also, Solar, you are free to also use this emote for your channel. If 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 you want, if you want. Probably be better to make these like the armpits more of an angle. Yeah, I'm not just gonna use your character and then keep that to all to myself. We'll consider this a collaborative effort. Okay. Bite into that there. I don't care either way. Well, it's up to you. If you don't want to use it, then you don't have to. I was just saying, if you want to, it'll be there. It'll be available. Also, everybody go follow Solar. She's super awesome. Okay, we got T-pose, angry as fuck. Or we could do both. She could just have forearms. T-pose almost looks. I think T-pose might look better. Well, angry as fuck kind of puts a more dominant pose. Huh. Like, the T-pose is more meme funny because T-posing to assert dominance is like a whole thing. So this is more like, I get that. But then this one is more like, oh, Solar about to fuck Yami up. Solar about to beat Yami into the next century. This one looks more imposing. This one looks more memey. I guess it depends on what we're going for. I don't know. We could do them both to we could just make them both like to completion. We don't have to just do one. I can make them both. I can make them both. This is where expertise comes in. It's actually getting easier to work with this one for a little bit. So we're going to... She's got like... Hold on. There's this top. And then there's this one. And then... Oh, that's the hair. There's like a zipper. And... Arms look like they have gorilla arms. Yeah, it's because I used the wrong pin for that. I gotta, like, go through and, like, fix that. I used the textured pin instead of the G pin. I don't know why I did that. Me, I'm very dumb. I think the arms look like bananas, personally. In my humble personal opinion, I think those are banana arms. Me, get rid of me. I need to not be there. Okay. Fixed. Okay. And then the shorts. With the... Oh. How bold of you, Solar. How very, very bold. Okay. That's a little bit too low. see. Forgot. Thigh high. Some like rips in it. Side, there's like a short sock. Also rips. She got ribbon. Oops. And then comes off in a little bow. She needs. I think we need like. We need to pronounce the claws on the footsies. We need to show that she's vicious. We need to show that she could fleok somebody up. Can never be me IRL. Don't doubt yourself. What the fuck? Be bold. Be brave. If nothing else. In the comfort of your own home. There's wearing it, and then there's wearing it in public. Both count as saying both you could say that you wear. I don't know. That just seems uncomfortable to me, though. Okay. We need the tootsies. But we're doing like the nubbly ends, so we're gonna go like. She got the clothes. She got the clothes. We also cannot forget. We're just gonna put this as part of the outfit. Cannot forget the tail. That works. She got the big, puffy, cuddly tail. Solar probably has to fight off a Kemi to keep a Kemi from, like, hugging her tail. And then the sleeves, which we're gonna do this. And then option 2. There. And this is how we'll package it up, actually. So that's T-pose. That's anger. And there's both of them. And this is her threatening to smack me. Actually, in this case, she probably already smacked me once. And she's threatening to do it again. She's robbing me of the cookies. She knew I had cookies and she took all the cookies. And now she's just abusing me just to abuse me. Cookies have already been eaten. And at this point, she's just there to be there. Well, I got through 3. Oh, I fucked that up. We got 2 variants of this one. Technically, this is 2 of them we have 2 variants of. But the Poggers is only 1, but... God damn it. This one. Please! Get it away! I can't look at it. I can't look at it. Okay. That one's got 2 variants. That one's got 2 variants. Although this one, that other variant is never going to see the light of day. Ah! Where'd my pen go? There it is. Okay. But that's gonna have to be it for today, because I do got work tomorrow. But we got 3 sketches done. And with how much I've been drawing for my my other projects, which you're not allowed to know about until I'm ready. With as much as I've been drawing for other stuff too, I drew a lot today. And like just lately, I've been drawing a lot. Well, Boschk, the whack noise. Ooh, actually, yeah, we'll We'll add that last bit in. Oh, whoops. Alright. There. She's got her sound effect now. Okay. So, I am going to raid out. And then I will continue working on my super uber duber secret projects. Oh. Nobody I know is streaming. What's with me getting... Does Twitch think I'm not in the US or something? Because every time I go to the raid thing lately, like, if I click on the following, I'll see the channels that I'm following if they're streaming, but other than that, if I go to, like, just the normal search thing, I get, like, a lot of Spanish. And a few different, like, there's, like, a couple of Japanese on here, I think. I'm not sure. I don't know what those characters are. Krilly was streaming. I don't think she's streaming now. I see Iron Mouse is streaming, but I don't really raid into Iron Mouse. She's too big. I don't know. I guess we're not gonna raid out. I'm gonna check my... I'm gonna check my Twitch settings to make sure it still thinks I'm in the US. I'm getting suspicious. Maybe it's this PC. No, that wouldn't be it. I've had this for a while. Oh well. Either way, that's gonna be it for today. We're going to eventually get through all of the emotes on that list, finalize them, have them all ready to go, packaged up. But for now, that's going to be it. So, thank you all so much for watching, and walete.